Last video talked about Article 5, talking about torture and being subjected to cruel, inhumane, and degrading treatment and punishment. All those things we witnessed in that George Floyd video. But how is his family supposed to get justice? And I'm assuming if they don't know and understand what the laws are, what the human rights are, and why the Constitution was written, and why they make them take the oath to the Constitution, to uphold and the Constitution. The Constitution is a contract to protect our human rights. Not the corporations, not the big banks, not all this other nonsense. It's about humans. I'm going to Article 6. Everyone has the right to recognition everywhere as a person before law. Now here's the difficulty in that one. Because if you look up the etymological definition of person, you might find something out. It may talk about being a corporation. So yes, person, but specifically, you want to be recognized as a natural person. Big difference, like made the difference. You don't want to be known as just a person, because based on how they are adjudicating you, they get to determine on their paperwork how they put you in the system. How they put you in the system. And if you're not aware as to how they put you in the system, you'll be in trouble. Person, probably before 1200, an individual, also role or character. This might not be the best different dictionary for this. This one doesn't talk about corporate entity, but I'll finish reading it anyway. It's a noun, sorry. And borrowed from Old French, human being, also parson or priest, and directly from Latin persona, human being, individual, personae, originally character in a drama, actor, mask worn by an actor, possibly borrowed from Etruscan fersu, mask, P-H-E-R-S-U. Sorry about the video. Anyway, there's another dictionary, and I have a much better account of what a person is in a dictionary. Like I said, the 3rd edition and the 4th edition are much better in law. So let me go to the law dictionary. That was the etymological dictionary. So they're talking about the origin. So basically, that's what the intention of the word is supposed to be, right? That was the etymology dictionary. But in law, person, there's different types of persons, right? There's an artificial person, a disabled person, a fictitious person, interested person, juristic person, legal person, moral person, natural person. Person in loco parentes. That's Latin, I gotta look that up. Person of incident, person of inherence, private person, protected person. There's a lot of different types of persons in law. And depending on how they're adjudicating you, whether they're using if they're using due process, they're gonna treat you as a natural person. They're using due process and common law. You're gonna be a natural person. But when you go into these municipalities, in these county courts, even federal courts, and they just address you as a person, you could be any one of those number of types of persons if it suits their needs, their agenda. So you want to know the difference between being a natural person. I'm going to read. A human being as distinguished from an artificial person created by law. Read that again. Natural person. A human being as distinguished from an artificial person created by law. And this is the 7th edition. In the 3rd and the 4th, it's a much more elaborate definition for that. But to get rid of the karmic debt, they have to give you something. But if you don't know to read and pay attention to this, let's read artificial person if I got time real quick. Artificial person, an entity, such as a corporation created by law and given certain legal rights and duties of a human being. A being, real or imaginary, who for the purpose of legal reasoning is treated more or less as a human being. You can choose to go in as a natural person, or you can choose to let them decide whether or not you are a natural or an artificial person. When you're an artificial person, you get treated like an animal. You get treated like a black person, an African American, colored, Negro, nigga. That's an artificial person. It's an entity. It's a corporation. You want to be a natural person, a human being. Love y'all. Peace. I'm here. I got y'all. Let's go.